Hey guys, welcome back to We Watched the Movie. I am Mike, and I have another Scream update for you. Today, we finally got some new casting news about Scream, and that is that Dermot Mulroney, a guy often confused with David Duchovny as a handsome man who rocks an excellent 5 o'clock shadow. Dermot Mulroney, fuck my fucking butt with a fork.
Here comes that white-faced fucker, an asshole like no other. He's a big old piece of shit. Wants to stab your sister's tits cause he's a white-faced fucker. Loomis can't recover. Dr. Challenge drunk again, sleeping with your sister's friends.
Do you want to know about the darkness?
I said, goddamn. Goddamn, you faggot!
Dermot Mulroney. Why can't I say his name? I've known who he is my entire life since birth. And today, on the day I make a video about him, I cannot say his name. Dermot Mulroney is going to be in Scream 6. And all we know is he's going to be a cop. That's all the Hollywood Reporter had to say about it. He's been cast. He's going to be a cop. What does it mean? I don't fucking know. It means that Scream 6 has a new good actor. A solid actor. Now, Dermot Mulroney, hey, look, I did it that time. Fucking go me, right? This is not his first foray into horror. The first thing I thought about when they announced this, weirdly, was Insidious 3, which he was a part of. Not the best movie, not the worst movie, but he was good in it. Everything I've seen him in, I've always liked him in, especially when I'm taking a warm bubble bath and watching my best friend's wedding while crying and thinking about my past lovers who wronged me. But he was in the Purge TV series. He was in Insidious 3. He was in Zodiac. He's been in some smaller stuff, and he's been in a lot of bigger stuff, but I've always enjoyed him and everything I've seen him in. And again, I always weirdly just get him confused with David Duchovny. My dog is about to hit the camera, and I swear to God, I'm going to lose it. You throw one more moon at me, and I swear to God, I'm going to lose it. He's going to be a cop. So the only way I can possibly think to look into this is we know it's going to take place in a different place other than Woodsboro. So maybe he's a cop investigating what's going on wherever it's happening at. The only thing that really pops in my head that we can really garner to talk about from this is that Dermot Mulroney looks a fuckload like David Arquette. How fucking nuts. And I'm just being silly here, guys, okay? But how nuts would it be if he does play David Arquette's father, and it turns out that he's Ghostface, and he reveals himself, and the reason he's doing this is because he wants to kill Gail because Dewey did nothing but toil over her, and he wasted his whole life chasing her around, and he could have done this, and he could have done that, and he would have never been killed if it wasn't for fucking Gail. That's just a wild-ass, just fun thing to talk about. I don't actually believe that's going to happen. I'm not saying it couldn't happen, but Dermot Mulroney is also only 8 years old. I checked. He is only 8 years older than David Arquette. So he would have had to have a baby at 8 years old. But I mean, if Stu can survive a TV falling on his head and being stabbed multiple times, an 8-year-old can have a fucking baby, right? I'm kidding, but it is movie magic. And if you see like pictures, here's one version of Dermot Mulroney, and here's another one with white hair Dermot Mulroney. White hair Dermot Mulroney looks like with some movie magic could play Dewey's dad. I'm just saying. Or maybe cousin, uncle, something. I don't know. All I'm saying is, if you look at the two of them, they do look alike. That's all I'm saying. You guys are smarter than me. What do you think it might mean? And I know people are going to be like, you're looking way too deep into this, dude. It's just for fun. I don't actually believe this. In the meantime, something that came out like last week that I wanted to talk about, but it wasn't enough for its own video, and I didn't want to, dick you guys in the face. Don't get me wrong, I do, but not like in a hateful way. I didn't want to dick you guys over by just making a video about a bunch of bullshit. But I thought this was an interesting thing. If you haven't heard, Freddie Prinze Jr. revealed in an interview with Mike, not me, but the magazine Mike, or the podcast, and now the dog's chewing loudly on a fucking toy. Do you hate me? Do you fucking hate me? I'm kidding. It's okay. You're a good girl. Yes, you are a good girl. Oh, you're still here. But no, Freddie Prinze Jr., who... Hi. Hello. Say hello. Say hi. New dog. Say hi. Say hi. You don't know who I'm talking about. You're just being annoying as fuck, aren't you? Yes. Okay, come on. Oh my God, you're so strong. You're so strong. Please release me. So, shit, fuck. I'm just going to pet the dog. So if it looks like I'm doing something right here, she won't let me not pet her. I'm not touching my dick or anything while I talk to you guys. I do that, but I'm a lot more discreet about it. Anyways, what happened was Freddie Prinze Jr. told Mike that I didn't get Scream, he revealed. Screenwriter Kevin Williamson really wanted me for Scream, but Wes Craven didn't. He wanted Skeet. I just thought that's fucking fascinating. Did they choose the correct thing in the end? Yes, they did. Skeet Ulrich was perfect for that role. I couldn't imagine anybody else in that role. And that's nothing against Freddie Prinze Jr., but we did see his role in I Know What You Did Last Summer was the complete opposite of a Skeet Ulrich. If you remember his character from I Know What You Did Last Summer, he was such a bitch in that movie, such a little bitch that they actually made fun of him in Scary Movie when Ryan Felipe's character is beating the shit out of Jennifer Love Hewitt's character, his girlfriend, and he's just standing there going, "Stop, you guys." But I like Freddie Prinze Jr. I don't think he's the worst actor ever. I think it would have been fine. That's more the Stab universe's kind of ability to me, whereas Skeet Ulrich is the scream-worthy one, just for that role in particular. But I also noticed this when I was looking it up. This is crazy. This isn't any actual news or anything, but I thought it was fun and interesting. I didn't know this. Did you guys? When you look up Freddie Prinze Jr. Scream on Google, it pulls up a portion of the Scream Wiki fandom page, and it says here that Freddie Prinze Jr. is an American actor referenced in the Scream franchise. It is rumored he will appear in the upcoming 6-entry Scream 6 2023. I've not heard that rumor anywhere else. Was that a fucking rumor? Are we expecting Freddie Prinze Jr. to show up in Scream 6? Comment below and tell me if you guys knew about that, because I sure as fuck shit didn't. But I just thought that was interesting. And then finally, something cool. I ran across a really cool fan poster and idea for a title. Our favorite title around here is just Ghostface. Came up with by our buddy Courtney. I love that title name, but I also love this in this fan poster by Glaubero97, whose name I'm probably fucking saying wrong. It says artwork by Glauber Oliveira. So that's their name. And this is their poster, and it says, "This time they'll need more than rules to survive. Scream, the sequel." It'd be super meta of a title to call the next Scream, Scream, the sequel. So I like that. Thought I'd share this cool little fan art. And that, my friends, is the Scream update. I love your fucking faces, and I hope you all have an amazing goddamn weekend. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell, because anything Scream we will talk about on this channel. Anything Halloween Ends we will talk about on this channel. Anytime we get naked and eat hot fudge sundaes and watch the Golden Girls, it'll be on this fucking channel. So subscribe. Love your fucking faces, guys. Have a great weekend. Bye, motherfucker. French fries, motherfucker.
What are you gonna do on October 31st?
What are you gonna do on October 31st?
Here comes that white-faced fucker, an asshole like no other. He's a big old piece of shit. Wants to stab your sister's tits cause he's a white-faced fucker. Loomis can't recover. Dr. Challenge drunk again, sleeping with your sister's friends.
Do you want to know about the darkness?
I said, goddamn.
Goddamn you, faggot!
I said, goddamn.
A lot of people don't know the darkness that goes inside their hearts.
I said, goddamn.